All right, so
Okay.
we are live. Thank y'all for joining us tonight. We're so excited to chat with you a little bit more about what this whole coaching thing is about, what we do, what it looks like, what it's like to be on our team, the type of training that you get. Jessica and I will be chatting a little bit about our stories and kind of just go over the basics with you, but we are truly open books. So any questions you have, please feel free to ask them. You can unmute yourself and ask them. We also have a chat box at the bottom. If you want to just type in your question, we'll look at it as we go and we'll make sure to answer them as well. But so excited you're here, and I'm going to go ahead and hand it over to Jessica, and she's going to start us off tonight.
So we are going to both briefly share just a little bit about our stories and then a little synopsis about what coaching is, because I know some of you may have watched a little info on coaching. Some of you this is the first time you've ever kind of heard about it. So we're going to give a little bit, but we really want to answer your questions. So we're going to try to be brief on our portions, and then we'll dive in the last portion and answer anything that you have thought about, objections you might have, hesitations that kind of make you nervous. We'll cover those as after we get going. So for me, I started coaching in January of 2015. Raquel is actually my upline. We signed up like a week and a half apart or something like that. She came to me, brought this opportunity. I said, no, thank you. That is silliness. I do not want to do that. I'm good. Because when I started coaching, I was running a health club, so I was working a ton of hours. I had come from the personal training, health and fitness background, and at the time I was in what I would consider my dream job, kind of in the highest paid position that I would be able to reach with my degree, which was a master's in exercise science. My daughter was 6 months old. I was breastfeeding. I was a new mom. I was all over the place with my hormones, like a crazy lady, and I was trying to keep up the pace of the job that I was working, and I was just in a funk. I really hadn't got like my body or my energy or my old self back. And so I was looking for something to feel better. And Raquel and I had kind of been serial entrepreneurs. So we were always looking for the next business opportunity and a way to make money and a way to grow and a way to like really expand, just to always have options open. But we were also serial quitters. So when we started this opportunity, we were super serious about we're going to go all in and we're going to really commit, because you have to share your life on social media. That's a big part of being a coach, is sharing your journey on social media, not like sharing the ugly nitty gritty, whatever. Like even if you're a private person, you can be a successful coach because you're sharing what works for you, what feels comfortable for you. And you're going to reach totally different people than Raquel and I might, or than Kristen might, or than Shelby might. You're just going to share your authentic self. What does your journey for your health and fitness look like? It's going to be totally different for everybody. What does your journey as a person look like? You go through a lot of personal growth as a coach, which is totally not something I expected when I came in. I got into coaching because I wanted to get out of my mom funk. I wanted a business opportunity that would give me an opportunity to get out of the job I was working, which was 50 to 60 hours a week. I didn't want to do that for the next 40 years, and I needed a way out, and I didn't know what that looked like, and how do you take on another job opportunity when you're already working max hours? So this just fit for me. That's what I was looking for. But when I got in the best shape of my life. I had never been in that great of shape. And I was a health and fitness expert. Like, that's almost embarrassing to say, but that's the truth. Number two, I was so low in my personal development, personal growth, and I had no idea. Like, I just had no idea that I had so much expansion to grow and I had so much confidence to gain. I would consider myself a confident person before I came into coaching. But between then and 4 years later, I'm a completely different person. The way I think, the way I treat people, the way I am with my husband, the way I am with my kids, I'm just a truly, genuinely happier person, which I know sounds hokey, but I promise you'll feel it too once you get into coaching. And you're just sharing those little nuggets. You share what you learn along the way on your social media. And I know social media can be hard and scary, and that's a big hesitation for people when you first start off. But if you really look at it in that way, you're just authentically sharing the journey that you're taking. It really is as simple as that. And we'll kind of chat about that a little later if you have questions, but don't be worried about the social media aspect. So for me, when I started, I had no time. Like I said, small baby, big job, lots of stress, lots of pressure. I worked my business very early in the morning before I went to work, before my baby got up. And then I worked my business whenever I put my babies down at night. So I now have 2 toddlers. And for the last 4 years, it's looked very similar. 2018 was the first year that I was able to quit my other jobs. I had no other jobs except for coaching. And I still worked my coaching business part-time. My hours with coaching haven't really increased They've increased a little this year now that I'm able to. Both my kids are in preschool. I've got a little more time, but for the majority of my last 4 years, I've worked this business about 2-ish hours a day, but I've been really consistent. So another big thing is that everybody says, I really want to do something. I need the money. I want the opportunity, but I don't have the time. If you're willing to be consistent, if you're willing to let us help you, we have failed in this business a lot. So we know what it takes to have success quickly, and how to have success, and how to talk to people, and how to do this in a way that doesn't feel salesy or icky. It just feels natural and true, and it works for your personality. We will help you. You just have to be willing to show up and be consistent, because that is what I've done for the last 4 years. I haven't been able to put a lot of time into it, but I've been super consistent, and it's allowed me to build a full-time income, one that replaced my old job and then some, which is huge, because I'm still making more than I was making when I was working crazy hours, but now I get to do it from home. So I get to be super involved with my kids. I get to take them to school. I get to pick them up. When they have a sick day, I'm not stressed out. When I got to a place where I no longer wanted to work in the corporate world, I could walk away and not be losing money. That was huge for me, to be able to say, you know what? I don't want to work under a boss I don't like. I don't want to work in an environment that stresses me out and makes me feel unworthy. To have the opportunity to walk away from that was everything. But it wouldn't have been available had I not started 4 years ago and been super consistent every single day with that little piece of effort. So what we do as coaches, we share on social media super authentically, and you're constantly having conversations. Just like however you got on this call, whoever invited you to this call, they saw something in you. They saw a piece of themselves in you and were like, this girl has what it takes to do what I'm doing, and I want to work with her. Because when we are on Team VIP, we are super close knit. We chat all the time. We talk all the time. We take trips together for business and for pleasure. So when you're connecting with people, whether you're helping them on their health and fitness journey or you're helping them to grow their own business, you want to like them. So a big part of your job is just connecting with other women who are like-minded. If you have kids, you're talking to other mamas, because we get the struggle. We get the crazy toddler meltdowns. We get the chaos. We get the my kid won't eat vegetables. You're just connecting on a real human level. You're not being weird or icky or salesy. Honestly, I will tell you, most coaches on Team VIP, I think, would agree. When I am working, I freaking love it. Like, I can't wait to get to work in the morning. I love what I do. I love talking to people. I love showing up on social media, because if I get one message that says you motivated me, or you helped me, or you've changed my life, holy cow, I can't wait to get up and do that again tomorrow. So it really becomes a labor and a passion. You're sharing on social media, you're connecting with people, and then you're taking those people through an experience. We have a community group called VIP Fit Crew, and we put all of our clients and coaches in there. And then as you grow, you're more than welcome to kind of branch off and do your own groups. But for the vast majority, when you start as a coach, you're coming in to work on your health and fitness journey, and you're inviting others to do that along with you. We take care of everything. That group is about support, accountability, motivation. We provide meal plans with recipes and grocery lists. We give you workout calendars. We give you every tool you need to be successful. All you have to do is show up, bring your friends and family, plop them in there with you, and then boom, you've got a business. It really is that simple. So I'm going to jump over to Raquel so we can keep going. But if that conjured up some questions for you, put them in the chat box, and then we'll roll through them after Raquel does her piece. She's going to talk a little bit more about how we earn money.
Okay, so Jessica gave you a little overview of what we do as coaches. Just to give you a little background of who I am and what I'm all about, I got into this business to earn an income, to earn extra income from home. Straight up, I was looking for an opportunity. I always tell the story, it's embarrassing. I tried 3 at-home businesses prior to Beachbody coaching. I never fully went all in, so I wasn't really successful in any of them. And so when I came to Beachbody coaching, I was like, all right, I think Jessica was the one who was like, okay, you are a serial quitter, Raquel, so if you're going to do this and you're going to drag me in it, we're going to really decide to commit to do this. So that's what we did. We decided we would give it a year, full out, all in, 100% effort, and see how it went. I was looking to earn income because I had pretty much hit the glass ceiling in my last job. I think I capped out at about 28 years old in my job. And while I loved it, I really saw myself doing it forever. I never saw myself leaving that job. I had bills. I had 3 young kids at home that were in daycare. And when my husband and I were young, we both had our master's degree, double income, no kids life was great. Like, we were like, this is awesome. You felt rich, right? In our mid-20s, we felt good. And then kids come along and house payments and, all those like real life, real world things. And then you hit a point where your money is kind of capped and it's kind of like, wow, okay, well, we're getting by, but we're not getting ahead. The student loans that I have, I'll be paying on for the next 20 years. Like, it was stressful. And, I was telling Jessica this, it got to the point when I had 3 kids in daycare that at the end of the month, I was having to put groceries and diapers on a credit card because I didn't have enough money at the end of the month until I got paid on the first of the month. And I'd be like, okay, let me pay off that credit card. But living that way, like paycheck to paycheck, I think the statistic right now is 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And I get that because I was there. So I was looking for a way to earn extra income from home. I always say this, I was looking for a way to help earn money for daycare and diapers. If I could earn an extra $500 a month, that was going to give us breathing room in our finances. That's kind of was my initial first goal. So obviously we have coaches in here that want to earn, $200 to $500 a month. Cool. You can definitely do that. We have some coaches that were like, it'd be cool if I could earn, maybe $1,000, $1,500 a month. Great. We can make that happen too. And then we have others on the other end of the spectrum that are like, I want to really go all in and see how much I can earn, because the cool thing about this business is that there's no cap. There's no, you hit the ceiling. Truly, your income potential is limitless. And, like I said, I started out wanting to earn $500 and it kind of grew and it grew. And now my vision for what I want for my life and my family has completely grown into something that, when I first started, I didn't even know if it was going to be possible for me. We are 100% debt free. The only debt that we have is our mortgage, and I'm on a fast track plan to pay that off because I just don't like to owe any money. But again, in the beginning, that's not really what I saw, but it's grown. I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I've been consistent. And that's the cool thing about this is if you want to work hard and stay consistent, you will be compensated for it. So let me just share a little bit about how we earn, because like I said, I got in this to earn extra income. So I was very interested in that. So the first way in which we earn is just through retail commission. So we have connected with the best health and fitness company, I believe, in the entire world, Beachbody. They are the leading expert in home fitness workout programs. Truly, if you haven't done a Beachbody workout program, if nothing else, join us in our community group and get in the best shape of your life, because I promise you won't regret it. So we get you set up with great workout programs from home, but that's really how we earn money at first, is through just retail commission. Beachbody gives us a website. We pay $16 a month for Beachbody to give us a website. And then we sharing our journey and people are like, oh my gosh, what workout are you doing? We can send them to that website. They can order. Beachbody handles all of the shipping and the processing and the handling of the money, ships it out. We don't have to stock product or anything. We earn anywhere from 25 to 40% commission, depending on what the packages that people usually buy. That's the first way in which we earn. So that's I love the products. I share about them anyways, just like we share about products that we love. Like I have my favorite lipsticks that I'm constantly sharing about, or let's be real, I buy stuff on Amazon and people are like, oh my gosh, where did you get those leggings? And I'm like, here, I bought them on Amazon. I send them a link. The difference is I don't get any kickback from that, right? Have you ever gone to the movies and like, oh my God, you got to go see this movie. It's amazing. It's awesome. I think right now I'm watching You on Netflix, and I've told so many people like, you got to watch this show. It's so good. Yet Netflix isn't paying me any money to share how awesome that movie is. So that's what's cool about this. We're brand reps with an incredible company, and we get a commission by sharing what we love and helping other people get started with it too. The second way in which we earn is through building a team. So what's great about this business is that as we build a team and we help other people be successful, Beachbody says, hey, you are helping Jessica build an awesome business. You are helping Shelby build an awesome business. We're going to give you a bonus. So whatever people buy from their website, I don't ever take any of my coaches' commissions, but if they're successful in growing a business and getting results for themselves and helping other people get results and other people get results, Beachbody recognizes that, sees, wow, you must be a really great mentor for them. We're going to give you a bonus. So in the beginning, the bonuses are not that big. I think my very first bonus was $14, and then it grew to $56, and then it grew to $500, and then it grew to $1,000, and then it's grown to $2,000 a week. Okay, so let's kind of, again, it takes time, it takes consistency. You have to be invested in helping people get great results and share that and build a team that's excited and on fire about the products because we know how life-changing they are. So that's the second way we earn. First is retail commission. 2 is on building a team and helping them be successful. And the third way we earn is through, as you continue to advance in this business and build other leaders, because truly that's the name of the game, is to help build other leaders, help them to become strong, and really mentor other people to build their own businesses as well. And you advance in rank. Depending on the rank in which you are, Beachbody shares the wealth. So we do quarterly bonuses every quarter where they take the income that Beachbody has brought in for the past quarter, and depending on what rank you are, you can get anywhere from 1,000 quarterly bonus to 3,000 to 10,000, all the way up to like 40 and 50,000, depending on what your rank is. And again, that's just something extra that Beachbody does to help share the wealth and say, great job, we're helping people get healthy and fit, and they kind of share the wealth. So that is a very simplified version of how we earn. If you have questions, please let me know. But it truly is incredible. That team cycle bonus is really that residual income, where a lot of us aren't really familiar with residual income. We're used to like going in, working 8 to 5, getting a check. We're exchanging that time for the money. But what's cool about the team cycle bonus is it's residual income. So you can go on vacation for a week and still get paid on the work that you've done a while back to help you build leaders. So that's really, really cool. That's just a great way to continue to earn. And again, like I said, whether you want to just earn some side extra part-time money to help pay off for student loans, or you really want to grow it into a big business, we have the tools to meet you where you are and help you reach whatever goals you want for yourself. Cool? All right, do we have any questions so far about anything we chatted about? Don't be shy. Remember, you can use that chat button too. Jess, you want to just talk about some little hesitations that sometimes we get, the most common questions?
There are none, okay? Your heart should be on fire right now, right?
Totally.
I'm kidding. So first and foremost, I know for me, I was super worried about social media, and I touched on that a little bit. And so just in case that maybe is a hesitation for anybody, even if you're watching the recording, for me, I never posted on social media before. Also, 4 years ago, social media was different. There was no such thing as stories, and it just wasn't as normal to post on the social media. Now it's like, if you aren't doing stories, are you alive? Like everybody